Hey guys, this is Michael from the Helpful Dad video channel on YouTube, and today we're going to continue our series on the Bose QC25 headphones. So that's these right here. And this is a video that's going to be designed for someone who's considering buying these headphones and wants to know some specific information about them. And before I begin, just to remind you, I'm going to give this review from an everyday, average Joe's type of mindset here. I'm not an audiophile. I actually own these headphones. I did a lot of research before I bought them. I'm going to tell you what I learned as well as some other things about them. Now, this video is not an in-depth review of the pros and cons specifically of the Bose QC25. I've got another video that does specifically that. This video is going to compare the Bose QC25 versus two other common options that you probably already have. And we're going to talk about the sound quality. So we're going to look at how the sound comes out on a pair of just like earbuds. And we're also going to look at another pair of headphones I have, which is the Audio-Technica M30X headphones, much less expensive headphones. Both of these obviously much less expensive than the Bose headphones. These babies here will cost you about $300. I don't believe Bose really ever discounts at all, and they control the pricing with the manufacturer from the research that I did. I could be wrong on that. If I am, please put that in the comments there. In fact, if I'm missing anything, put a comment down below so that as a community here at The Helpful Dad, we can all learn together. But it does not appear that Bose discounts very much at all. So if you're going to spend $300, you're going to want to know what you're getting. So like I said, I have two other videos in this series. One specifically and only reviews the pros and cons of the Bose QC25 headphones, tells you what I like, what I don't like about it, tells you all the things you need to know. I'll put that link in the description below. I have another video that goes into in-depth on the noise canceling aspect of the Bose QC25, how well it works in my opinion. It actually compares it against the Audio-Technica headphones as well as the earbud headphones using airplane noise in the background. I will put that link in the description as well too. If you're considering buying the Bose QC25 headphones, I would encourage you to watch both of those videos, at least in part, so that it can answer some of your questions and save you a lot of time. I'm someone who does a lot of research, gets analysis by paralysis sometimes. I spent way too much time researching these options, testing out the Bose versus the Beats and the Sennheiser and all those things. And ultimately, I bought the Bose headphones because of their superior noise canceling ability. But this video is about how do they sound, okay? So to do that test, I'm going to pull out my little phone here, and I'm going to get my music on. And I'm going to then start playing some music so that I can hear it through the headphones, and I'm going to talk to you about what that sound quality is like. Now, I would encourage you, if possible, to do these tests on your own. Did you know that Best Buy has a great display where you can plug in your own headphones and compare them to how the Bose sound? That's something I would think you would want to do. You can also test them out versus the Beats and other things as well too. Let's start with the earbud headphones. And again, the reason why I'm doing this and the takeaway I want you to have is ultimately you're not going to buy the Bose headphones for the sound quality. If you're going to buy these Bose headphones, it's going to be for the noise canceling ability. I'm going to tell you that right up front, okay? But I'm also going to demonstrate it for you as I listen to some music and talk to you about what I'm hearing. And again, I'm not an audiophile, I'm just an average Joe, okay? So, playing some music here now. Listening to some Norah Jones, just like I did in the other tests, so we can keep it consistent. These Apple iPhone, or I don't know, these may be Apple, they may be Samsung earbuds, I'm not sure, we got a bunch of different phones. But music sounds pretty good. I've got no real background noise right now, so I'm strictly going off of the sound ability here. I'm getting a bunch of different ranges from my, obviously this is, relatively acoustic music here, so there's not going to be a lot of bass involved here. Let me go to another song that has a little bit more bass. Let's go from Norah Jones to AC/DC. How does that, my brother? Where are you at? Here we go. We'll do Back in Black, all right? Okay, so now I'm getting some bass right there. Obviously, if you're going to use an amplifier or some sort of an equalizer, you can adjust that. But we're going to assume most people aren't going to do that, okay? So sound sounds pretty good. Not great, but good. I mean, it's just earbuds. That's all we're talking about, right? So I'm very happy with these. They were free. They came with the phone. You can't beat that, right? Now I want to go to the Audio Technica, and I could totally be saying this wrong, I don't know. This is the M30X. These I got on Amazon for about $50, $60. And I'm going to tell you, when I'm at home listening to music, this is the pair I choose. So they just sound good to me. I'm going to put them on. No noise canceling technology here. This is just passive noise canceling technology. Now the cord is like ridiculously long. You can get this in the straight cord format or coiled cord. Both of them are long. You can't really use this at the gym, but if you're just sitting at home, especially if you're using an amplifier or a receiver or something, this really is, the sound is great. As soon as I turn it on, it's superior, obviously, to the noise, to the earbuds right there. So I'm getting some good bass. I can still hear the guitars playing as well, very good. And I've got some good bass pumping in the background here, okay? Now, you know, they're probably not going to be as bass heavy as Dr. Dre. These aren't going to be as good as some of your higher end headphones from this brand or Sennheiser or something like that. But for $50, $60, these things sound fantastic, man. All right? Now let's go to the Bose, okay? Now again, I've got another video that talks about the noise canceling aspect of Bose, okay? We're not talking about that here. If you wanted to buy noise canceling technology, as shown in the other video, these blow them away, okay? Now to put noise canceling on, there's a little button that you turn it on, turn it off. Interestingly enough, you can use these without noise canceling technology. They don't really sound that good, but in a pinch, if your battery wore out, at least you could still hear from the headphones. So I'm going to put them on. Oops, I got to put them on the right way. They are labeled here for you, right and left. Okay. As soon as I put them on, they're very comfortable. And let's go ahead and play that same song. Okay, so immediately I can tell you that the higher end of the range is really good. I can really hear the cymbals, etc. The guitar, good. But the bass, you immediately notice that the bass is muted. And that's what I've consistently noticed while wearing these headphones, is that, and it seems to be reminiscent of a lot of other Bose apparatus that I've had in the past. They're great on that high end of the range. Like I said, you can hear the cymbals, some of those little minute details you don't normally hear. That might be why a lot of, you know, audiophiles, etc., may like them. And I could be misspeaking there. Maybe audiophiles like another brand. I don't really know, to be honest with you. I just know what I like. And again, I'm talking to you from an average consumer point of view. I've noticed consistently, though, these Bose headphones don't have very good ability to, put out the bass. If you're looking for bass-heavy, noise-canceling headphones, probably the Beats by Dre headphones would do a better job of that. The noise-canceling is not as good in my opinion, and also from what I've read. But if you go to Best Buy, you can do that test for yourself. But the noise-canceling is much better with the Bose, from my experience. But the overall sound is actually better, to be honest with you, on the Audio Technica ones that was, one-fifth of the price. But the difference is this. If you're a traveler and you're going to have consistent humming, like an airplane noise, you're out on the city sidewalk or something like that, and you want noise-canceling technology, once you put that into the mix, the sound is now superior on the Bose headphones. So hopefully I explained that correctly. If you're just listening to the music per se, and there's no real background noise, I wouldn't be spending $300 to get the Bose. That's just the way it is, in my opinion. But once you add that background noise, and I know I'm repeating myself, but it's really so important. This is the key takeaway for you if you're considering buying these things. When you've got background noise in the background, that interferes. It really puts the earbuds to shame, because you can't even listen to earbuds with all that background noise. The Audio Technica, as I've shown in another video, you can still the background noise really diminishes the sound quality of the Audio Technica. But the background noise actually, in my opinion, improves the sound quality of the Bose, because that's what allows it to shine. In this case, once you have that constant background noise and the noise canceling technology on, it puts out sound waves that are in the reverse relationship of the outside external background noise as kind of like a base layer, and your music is on top of that. And it actually is the superior option for listening to music with background noise. So hopefully I'm explaining myself correctly to you. And again, if you are considering buying the Bose, you're not buying them for the sound quality alone. You'd be buying these because you want that noise canceling technology. Like I said, I've got 2 other videos on this same subject. One that reviews Bose by itself in detail with the pros and cons, and the other one that goes into much more detail about the noise canceling technology. I'm Mike from The Helpful Dad. I appreciate you watching, and God bless you.